Been looking forward to meeting our next guest all morning long, so this is a pleasure right now. Don McNamara, otherwise known as Grandpa Don, is here to share his books with us. Good morning, Grandpa Don. Now, you weren't always an author, so could you share your story with us?
I spent 30 plus years working for the federal government. 30 of that, I was a special agent assigned to the United States, worked upstate New York, overseas a little bit up in Canada, conducting criminal investigations, bribery, corruption, frauds. That's my expertise. And then started to write children's books. Abby and Alyssa are my granddaughters. They're special needs children who use sign language to communicate. They both can hear, but due to medical challenges, they use sign language. And so since I couldn't affect their medical conditions, I thought maybe I could help them by writing books and having children learn how to communicate with sign language.
So how did your career, I guess, let me ask you this, how did your career prepare you for writing this book and maybe for the challenges that presented themselves, you know, when your grandchildren came into your life?
Well, the career didn't help me in writing. It helped me in problem solving. Special agents, one of the tools you were taught early on is you play the what if game. And what it is what if this happened, what if that happens, and you're always trying to problem solve. And that's what I used with writing the books, is the girls had problems. And again, I couldn't affect their medical condition, but simply communicating with adults and with other children was so difficult, because kids all want to play. Everybody loves to play. And unless you can communicate, you lack that fundamental ability. A quick story is when I first met Alyssa, when my son started dating his future wife. She was about 3, and we hit it right off. But she'd come in and she'd do this, and then she'd do this. And she'd light up, and I'd light up. This is play. And that's all it means is play.
So do you want to play?
Do you want to play? And we'd sit and we'd play with Lego, with building blocks, we'd color. But just the little bit of communication we had really deepened our relationship. And I saw her frustrations in communicating with cousins, with other adults. And I thought, this is a way to kind of bridge that gap in communication.
So we're looking at your granddaughters right here, and they see their likeness in these books. What do they think of the books?
They're thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. They light up when we read the books, because they see themselves, Abby and Alyssa, but also in this book is the family. There's grandma and grandpa, mommy and daddy, and their sister and their brother. So it's really endearing to watch how they respond to the books.
What resources did you use to come up with the facts and the details? Because it does teach sign language.
Correct. These are American Sign Language books. They're all in compliance with American Sign Language. And there are several different sign languages. There's signed English, which is different. And then there's baby Einstein, baby sign language.
Right.
And that's a little different.
Okay.
But since these books are American Sign Language, I went to websites that just teach American Sign Language. Webster's has an unabridged dictionary. It's on my desk at home. It's about this thick. And once I pick a topic, such as breakfast, I'll go to the dictionary and I'll say, okay, I want this one, and I'll start writing them down. And that's how they're compliant. In fact, one school in Arizona is going to use these books in their libraries and start using them as teaching materials.
Wow.
And I'm thrilled. We just found out last week.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
If you could teach us and maybe our friends at home a couple of signs that we should really know and memorize.
Okay, well, as a daddy, 5 on your forehead, twice. And this is daddy.
Oh, that means I probably shouldn't do that one.
This is mommy. On the chin is mommy.
Mommy, okay.
Right. Grandpa's out. Grandma's out. So it's the same sign, but in means mother, out means grandmother. Play is one of my favorite ones.
I love that one.
This is great. Chris is wearing a blue shirt. Blue. This is the sign. This is a B. You just turn it.
I see.
How do we do happy?
Happy, I just smile.
A simple smile. You have 6 books right now, correct?
Yes, I do.
Do you plan to come out with any additional books, a new series, that sort of thing?
We've come out with 3 in each series, and I've got about 6 more books that we're kind of drafting now.
How do you come up with the topics? How does that work?
See, there's so many different topics, because I was trying to get different facets of life and covering different things. This is how sign language just covers the world. So the next ones could be doctor, things that go. I have the other meals. I have lunch, I have dinner, snacks. I mean, you can pick everything. Emotions.
Wow.
Well, we just saw your website, funwithAbbyandAlyssa.com. Where else can we buy your books?
Well, that's There's a distributor in Tucson. My national distributor was a classmate of mine here on Tip Hill, Marty Fox, and he has a company, Playability Toys, and they only sell special needs toys to special needs children. So Marty's the national distributor. But if you go to our website, abbyalyssa.com, you'll go right in there and you get free shipping all around the country.
We'll have to leave it there. We're all done, and we thank you.
Thank you, Grandpa Don. We appreciate that.
My pleasure. Thank you.
We're back with more Bridge Street.